Hey Rich Nation, AJ Rich here, and welcome back to another One Punch Man reaction, Season 2, Episode 10. We went from one high action episode to a bit slower, but more of a very story oriented episode. It was kind of good to kind of see King have a nice talk, even though he read it from a manga. I will still give him the credit of saying some pretty compelling things to Saitama that I don't think he really soaked up that much, but I kind of understood where he was coming from there. It was I love that they added that it was from a manga, but I would have technically believed, if I didn't know King's personality now, I would have believed he was giving that knowledge off the top of his head or from experience. But it was kind of a nice little turn from Saitama kind of doing the same thing to him at the beginning of this season. Having more of a serious talk, so it was kind of nice to see the flip side on there. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases, and let's go ahead and start. Of course it's video games. What else is it? A Satan versus a bunny girl. Look, a bunny girl always wins. That's definitely rich cheese right there. I mean, at least he's getting beat, even if it's a video game. And he's losing by love. Oh man, lines of somebody great. They really think that low of Saitama. That's very sad. What are they gonna demand? That can't be. They obviously want more than that. This seems like a trick. Yeah, everybody. So much shit in one sentence. Such a condescending tone he's speaking. Yeah, see, both of them are trying to they're not gonna do it and the monsters aren't gonna do it. Ooh. Okay. Though we kind of already knew they're just bullshitting. Yeah, the stakes are higher than we originally thought. They're gonna be forced to bring the S rank people to come. Jesus. Oh. Oh, he's attaching himself. Don't let him go inside. Bye bye, bug. What? Oh yeah, we haven't been able to see him. There's a few of the S-Class we haven't been able to see have big fights. I want to see it. Yeah, they are as planned out as possible for an entire group of monsters. They are very calculated. What is that, candle from Beating the Beast? Oh, some of these monsters were human recently, so their loyalties aren't probably as high. Damn. Wow. Why? Oh, she technically failed, but she has plenty of skills. Come on. Saitama off screen. Wasn't even worth showing us. He became a gingerbread man by being smacked. Oh, he thinks it's King. That's so funny. Upgraded even more. I'm sure every time he goes in here, he still gets, even if it's minor, he still has like upgrades. How much stronger can Genos get though? That's the question. Yeah, he's got to think with his head. We've seen him get really angry. Not everybody agrees with the way they want to do it. Rushing in is probably not the best scenario they can do, though. They need to strategize. Oh, so some of the monsters that weren't even with them are now going to show up. All the monsters are going to want to join. What the fuck? Okay, I guess those monsters don't get the help. Anyone by Saitama, they're dead. I mean, he went into a lot of fights in one day. Of course, he's going to be pretty beat up. Of course, it's that kid. Oh, it's the kid's base. But yeah, he doesn't know he's a monster, so. You gotta stand up for yourself. It's crazy how human he really is. Were they really following him? That's the worst time for them to show up, though. That guy really looks like he should be in Power Rangers. That's some simple advice. But stronger doesn't always have to be physically. That's not necessarily bad advice. I thought he was going to say something different. Maybe he can quickly study the heroes that are about to attack him. We got a lot of the ones we've seen, and then that's an interesting combination of them. Kind of strange seeing it. I kind of want him not to lose here now. I feel like I'm siding with the bad side, but I originally thought he was the bad guy in this season, but it doesn't look like it. He's more in the middle. Wants to protect the kid. Unfortunately, he got a good look at him, so he knows he's weak right now. Oh no, he's gonna see... Actually, him seeing this is gonna be weird, because now he's gonna see him fight the heroes. Damn. Hear the music? Now you know it's serious. It's high noon. He must be pretty smart to be able to process it that fast, though, and retain it. No wonder he was the top student. I'm really starting to like Garo. It's weird. Yeah, he's outmatched. If he was at full strength, it wouldn't be, but... Damn, those heroes kind of chain well together. He's carrying the bags. Oh. At full strength, I think it would be different. For sure. So what can he do? It really looks like he's about to pass out. Garo is really like kind of grown on me as a character in this season. Like him being introduced, I really saw him as a, you know, just I think they kind of baited us to think he was the villain of this season, but then he doesn't really play out like a villain. I would say at best he's an anti-hero. Somebody that has, like, we've seen the actual villains of this with the Monster Association and actual monsters. But first of all, he rejected, like, he might have taken the card for Monster Association, but he's obviously rejected it. He's not eating anything to turn himself into a monster. So it's really, I find it hard not to kind of root for him in a weird situation like this. Like, slowly but surely, like, especially in this situation where he's obviously like beaten up and like not able to get away at this point, and there's that many heroes taking him on, you can kind of weirdly see it from his side. And I don't know, I just didn't expect to like him as much as I do. I don't know, I kind of hope, I don't want him to like kill any of the heroes, obviously. I don't want, like, but I wouldn't mind him getting at least a fight with with his master. You know what I mean? I feel like, or either that or at least Saitama, because I feel like that's kind of needed. But I also don't want to see him die either. It puts like I really think it. I think they wrote this very well. They made a character that you like actually kind of like. He's slightly likable. And kind of, but on his own side compared to the heroes. So it's nice to see a fresh perspective, you know, but also because, you know, on the other side, we have the Monsters Association, which all the people that, you know, that were already monsters, the higher up ones, and then the former heroes or martial artists that, you know, ended up eating it and turning themselves into monsters. They're, you know, the worst of the worst. So it's kind of a weird counter to each other. But yeah, I feel, talking about earlier when they're talking about like sending all the S-class heroes all at once, and obviously not everybody agrees. I think that would be a bad situation on doing it that way. Just kind of, unless you're just sending Saitama, if you're going to send everybody and bust through like that, I think I would think they would be prepared for that. So most likely the best course of action is to maybe send a small group on the side, send like possibly a reconnaissance group, just like 3 or 4, like, because you obviously you have a hostage, so I think you need several groups to go in. That would probably be the best strategy in that. Because if not, you're kind of risking having something happen to the hostage. And also just kind of you know, they might be prepared for it, so it might not be the best situation. But good episode overall. I'm liking this. We're only got 2 more episodes left and then a couple OVAs, but it sucks. I don't even know when season 3 is going to come out. You guys want to let me know in the comments if have we heard anything about a season 3 anytime soon? Because I feel like I want to know more. I love that this season we've learned a lot more about about some character. Garo obviously was introduced, but also a lot of the S-class heroes. We got a lot of the characters that were kind of 1 or 2 episode people from the first season. We've gotten a little bit more depth with them. That was fun. Yeah, I want to know more about. I want more of the characters and more of the world. I feel like it's just not enough episodes in my head. Tell me if you agree with me on that in the comments. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, check out the rest of the season. So it'll be the last 2 episodes over on patreon.com/ajrich123. It should be up by the time this goes on YouTube. Yeah, patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.